Hey guys, for today I wanted to talk about all things nail polish. I've pretty much only gotten into doing my nails within the past year, and that's because I don't like sitting there and getting my nails done. I don't have the patience for it. If you hear a little baby downstairs, my little cousin is here, so that's probably not going to stop this entire video. Anyway, I only got into doing my nails pretty much last year because I don't have the patience to sit there and get my nails done. I also don't have the patience to sit there and get my hair done. So now I do my own hair, and I finally learned how to do my nails. And so I stuck with the same color forever. And you guys know this, and I'm actually going to talk about it right now. This color, which is Blushing by Formula X. I stuck with this color forever. I'm still obsessed with it, and this is definitely my holy grail go-to nail polish if all else fails and I don't know what else to wear. But lately I'm like, you know what, I have this whole Pinterest nail board, which if you guys want to go check that out, my Pinterest link is down below. I've been trying to step out of my comfort zone with nail polish because it's just, I don't know, it's more exciting for me when I am brighter and stuff lately. I don't know, it's just out of my comfort zone. So anyway, so I've been trying to stay away from that, and for a while I was doing another combination of Mamba, which I'll show you in a little bit. I'm gonna go through a few of my holy grail favorites, and then I'm gonna show you ones that I want to try. But yeah, now I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone, and today this is what I have on my nails. Are you guys proud? This is way out of my comfort zone, and if you know me, you know that this is a huge deal. I'm super proud of myself, and I like it. At first, when I first put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, this is too bright, I hate it. And then overnight it grew on me. I was like, no, this is really good. I really like this. So one thing I will say I will never do is I will never wear a different color on my toes than on my nails. Not a pet peeve of mine. I don't care when other people do it. It just, I would feel off balanced if I did that with myself. Weird. I don't know. So anyway, now we're gonna go through my favorites, and then I will show you the things that I want to try, and I want you guys to tell me your favorites. That way I can break into the whole nail polish game a little bit more. So, like I said, holy grail favorite, Blushing by Formula X. This is exclusively sold in Sephora if you guys want to go check it out. I actually really love their formula. I know that's kind of weird because it's called Formula X. I really love their formula of their nail polishes. They last quite a while. They don't chip. The only thing I will say is they dry out a little bit quickly, so, whatever, there's that. But if you put a little bit, this is just trust me on this, if you put a little bit of a drop of nail polish remover in dried up nail polish and you shake the bottle up, it'll thin it out and it'll kind of work like new again. So my other combination, which I've been doing, which I was doing for the longest time, and it kind of matched my skin tone, and I loved it for a while, and then I was like, alright, I'm bored, I need something bright. So it's a mixture of two Essie colors, Mamba by Essie, which is this, and then Sugar Daddy by Essie. So I would put one layer of this and then one layer of this, and the Sugar Daddy is so sheer that it would just kind of add a light pink tint. It wouldn't change the color much, but it was nice. It was a nice coating. But I will say, Essie polishes chip so quickly for me, and I don't know if any of you guys ever have this issue, but it's kind of annoying. And I love Essie colors because the Essie colors, they have, you guys know, they have the biggest range of colors, and I really like them, but I just can't stand the fact that I always have to redo my nails. I do my nails and the next day they're chipped. I'm like, this is so annoying. So, I really like this color, I will say, but it blends in with my skin tone too much, and I was like, I need something more vibrant. But yeah, easy application, it just chips so fast. Another easy application is the Wet n Wild Shine nail polish. This is in the color Tickled Pink. So this color I really like. I've worn it once. I wore it for 2 days and I was like, oh my gosh, too bright. But that was back in my really afraid of nail polish color days. But I like the Wet n Wild formulas, and it's just such an easy application again, and you don't need to do, I mean, I'll still always do 2 coats, but this is so opaque that you don't even need to do 2 coats if you don't want to, so it'll dry much quicker, and then you don't have to worry about ruining your nails all the time, which, by the way, I always do, except for I didn't do it this time, and I'm really proud. So this next one, I'm gonna go on a rant about it. This is what I'm wearing on my nails right now. This is the Sally Hansen Miracle Gel in the color Pinky Rings. So this color, first off, let's talk about the color. I am not the biggest fan of the color pink, and I know everyone loves pink, and pink is definitely growing on me, but especially when it comes to nail polish or lipsticks, those brighter like Barbie doll pinks are usually like not my taste at all, but this one is like perfect. It's like subtle, it's not bright, but it's bright enough. So when I first put it on, like I said, it was way out of my comfort zone, but now I don't know, I love it so much. So also, it's the Miracle Gel, so you don't need a light for it, which is great. But it does give like a gel finish. Now, when I was using the Essie polishes forever, like my nails got so brittle, and obviously your nails are going to get brittle if you keep doing your nails or if you wash your hands a lot, and I wash my hands all the time. But the second I put this on, like I probably should have put a base coat on and a top coat on, but I didn't put either of those on. And my nails feel so much stronger and healthier, thank God, because I feel like now they're actually not going to break. And I remember I also had this in white for a while actually, and I wound up using through the entire bottle, but I do want to go get another white one. But I remember my nails were so long and they just weren't breaking, and it was thanks to this polish. So I actually really like this. I want them to come out with more colors. I'm sure they will. Their selection isn't as obviously broad as like Essie or OPI or anything like that, but their polishes are just so good. And this is so opaque. Again, you only need one coat, but I always do two just because. And another thing, which is probably my favorite part about this, if you're not good at doing your own nails, I want to show you. I hope you guys can like see this. This applicator right here is like thick and very firm, so it doesn't have that loose, like, you know how the other polishes, it has like that loose and kind of like circular brush applicator where you can kind of get a little bit messy with it. Now those kind of applicators are better for like nail art or things like that. Even if they're a little bit thicker, you can still do something with it, but these are just thick and firm, and it's perfect for like a plain coat, especially if you're not good at doing your nail polish. It's going to keep it clean, it's going to keep it easy to apply, and that is like my favorite thing. Another thing, it dries super fast. It dries within like 20 minutes. Okay, sorry, I just had to go on a rant about that. No, I'm not being sponsored by Sally Hansen. I don't know. I just had to tell you guys about that because that nail polish is the greatest thing ever. And then my last favorite is this Orly top coat. I use it as a top and a base. I usually use the same base and top coats. There is another base, and it's a nail strengthener. It's a Sally Hansen one, and my nails got super long at one point because I was using that base all the time. It was so good, but I ran out of that, so I need to go get more. But this one as a top coat is great, especially if you're using something that is a little bit more sheer and a little bit harder to find. Like if you're having a hard time smoothing your nail polish over, you just throw this on and it's going to smooth it right over. Again, of course, if you go into the sun or like you have like a UV light, which most of us don't have in our houses, but if you go into the sun and put your hands out into the UV light, then your nail polish will smooth itself over anyway. But if you don't have access to the sun all the time, especially at the time that you're doing your nails, then you can just put this on and it'll smooth everything right over. Those are my favorites that I'm using right now. Like I said, that Sally Hansen one by a mile pretty much now beats everything. And now I want to show you guys a few of my other favorites that I really want to try but I have yet to try. So this first one right here, I love it because it's like this bluish, greenish, but almost like a gray tone, because I like when they're not warm but they're not too cool, like it's kind of smack in the middle and it's just like super neutral and super subtle, but still a color. It's called like Maximilian something. It's like a long kind of weird name. I don't even want to mispronounce it. But if you go to my blog below, I'll like link everything into that blog. So if you guys want to go and actually look at the website and look at, you know, whatever, you guys can go do that. I love that. I want to try it. I don't know how I would feel about having like bluish or greenish nails. Just because it's not going to match everything all the time, and I feel like it may be distracting when like someone's talking to you and they have like these bright colors in your face, but I definitely still want to try it anyway, at least once, because I feel like I would really like it. This next one is Essie Urban Jungle. I love this. Now purple is my favorite color, and I never thought that I would want to wear like purple on my nails, but this is so beautiful. I love how light it is. I love how cool it is, and I love again that it's got that grayish undertone. I think when like nail polishes have sort of a gray tone to them, it just makes everything look so much more like classy and put together rather than just like over the top neon. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but for myself, like I said, I'm not used to that, so this is like a good way for me to break into color. And then this last one, which is an OPI polish over the taupe, which I really love this one. Yes, this one is a neutral one, of course, but I think it's going to be really nice for fall because I don't typically go for the browns, and anytime I do go for a brown, it's usually a dark brown. I remember that's what I used to do, at least when I was younger. And I think this one is like a nice one. It's like kind of light, kind of grayish. It's not too distracting, but it's still neutral, but still is going to pop a little bit. So I really like that a lot. And yeah, I'm excited to try those. I want to go and buy them all. So if you guys, like I said, if you guys haven't seen my Pinterest nail board, you guys can go check that out in the link down below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, please. And also share this video if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. And if you guys have any suggestions for any other nail polish colors that are potentially in my realm, nothing neon, please, because I don't know. I'm breaking into it. I'm trying, so this is a big step for me. This color is like a huge step for me. So yeah, let me know in the comments below if you have any other suggestions. And if you guys haven't seen my last video, you guys can go and click right here and go watch that. I talked about my favorite supplements for coping with depression and anxiety, at least from my personal experience. So you guys can go check that out. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.